In our scene, we have constructed a cone and a cylinder. As you can see, we have animated just the cone. What we will try to do is to attach the cylinder to the cone so that it follows the faces of the cone. First we will select the track view icon and open the track view dialog box. Then in Objects, Cylinder, Transform, we will select Position. We will now activate the Assign Controller icon. Then from the menu, select Attachment. We will now close the track view dialog box. Now we select the Motion icon and then the Parameters button. And in the Attachment Parameters roll-down menu, we will select the Pick Object button. We will then select the cone object. Note that the Align to Surface option is ticked. If we now go down to the Position parameter and then select the Set Position button, you will see that we can select the cylinder and move it across the faces of the cone. The triangular graphic in the white box represents a single face on the cone, and you can see that if we move the red cross around the triangle, it moves the cylinder along the face. Each end of the triangle represents either the center point of the cone or an outside edge. You can position the cylinder anywhere within the triangle. We can also adjust the position of the red cross by using the sliders next to the A and B parameters. The face parameter allows us to select which face on the cone we wish to position the cylinder. If we now move the time slider to frame 25, we can move the cylinder onto a different face. You will notice that the cylinder stays attached to the cone. When we have moved the cylinder to a new face, a message appears asking us to verify that we wish to animate the object. You will notice that we can select which face, adjust the A and B values, or move the red cross to accurately position the cone. What we will do in this example is to select new keyframes using the time slider and position our cone onto different faces of the cylinder. When we have positioned our cylinder at different keyframe points and then play back the animation, you'll see that the cone moves across the faces that we have selected. You will notice that the cylinder moves across a curved path at each keyframe point. If we go down to the TCB parameter, you will see that the tension curve is a smooth transition. If we adjust the tension curve value to 50, you will see that we can straighten the curve so that the cone moves directly from point to point in a straight line. We will now do this at every keyframe point. When we play back the full animation, you will see that the cylinder moves across the cone directly to the point selected at the designated keyframes.